Alright guys, this is part 3 of my artisan journal, and I'm going to try a whimsical cat and bird. As you can see, I've very lightly sketched out what I'm going to do, but the reason I did that is because I needed to size them and distance. So the first thing we got to do is I'm going to try as hard as I can to stay in camera view. But first thing I do is we're going to lay out our water. Don't worry about being perfect. Alright. And I think we're going to do some brown. Now just remember, these are just whimsical. They're not supposed to be perfect or anything like that. Put 2 little points on top. And we're going to put a little bit right in the middle. Just now, the reason you want to lay water first is that way, wherever you put your paint, it won't go outside of the line. But just kind of let it go in there and let it just kind of roughen itself out. Cat is drying a little bit, then we'll kind of do a little bit on the bird. So we got to let that cat dry and then we'll go on from there. And I know it looks kind of silly what I'm doing, but you'll get it after a while. I'll just lay the water down for the bird. And scoot this over so you can see. I'm trying to keep an eye on what I'm doing and the camera so I know I'm in camera. Alright, so we're going to do a little bluebird with this one, I guess. See, with the water, you just want to let it kind of blend itself in. Bringing my tail down here. Always keep your brush kind of clean and just kind of move your paint around. You don't have to, because you kind of want this to just bleed on its own, to bleed into what you're doing. Just kind of let it do it on its own. So basically all you're doing is just kind of moving the water around. If you get too much paint in one area, it's very easy to pick up. So now, on the cat, we got to figure out where we want his eyes. I think I'm going to do it right there. And then we got to do his whiskers. Then we're just going to very loosely, not tightly, just go around the cat. Just draw around him. Don't want it perfect. Don't want it right in line with your paint. Don't do that. Just draw around it. Put a little more paint in it. Like I said, I haven't done this one before. My cat didn't come out quite the way I wanted him to, but like I said, I haven't done this before, and I think it's pretty good for what I haven't done yet. Alright, let's go back and work on the bird a little bit here. I've got to go through and put the limb in. I don't mind any of it, but the cat didn't come out the way I wanted him to. I mean, he looks okay, but he's not what I was looking for. Alright, we're just dropping a few little leaves in there, and I guess that's probably about where we're going to stop. Alright, we're ready to stamp it. I think we are. Alright guys, I mean, it's not perfect, but like I said, it's my first try. But I'm going to work on my cats, because I know I can do better than that. It's just the paper and stuff that I have to work with. But I promise you I will get better. Alright, there it is. Page 3. Whimsical cat and bird. Now I made it look like the cat can't go any farther because the limb's too thin. So, and we're going to sit down and I'll do a whole session on just doing cats until we get it right, and then we'll do birds. And there it is, guys. Page number 3. So far we've gotten the stamps, and the stickers, and now we've gotten watercolors. Of course, there's going to be a whole lot more to do to get them in there. Alright guys, have a good night.